Okay guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss newborns personal effects, or rather what babies use as toiletries. And today we are going to begin with not today, we're going to begin with soap. Soap. First and foremost, you have to know that you have to use the most mild soap that you find in the market. And I mean, in the market, the most of them, the most that is mild. Out here, people say that you use Johnson's, you use what, like those baby products that are branded as baby products. But you might find even those products that are branded as baby products, they end up being the most harsh products on your baby's skin. So you have to try and use the most mild that you find in the market. Sometimes you find that even babies use like what you consider as adult soaps to be the most mild for the babies. First, I'm going to discuss about the soap. Pears soft and fresh soap. This one. Initially, with my second born, I used to use the orange one. There's a yellow one. It's a transparent soap, and she was so good. We had used Johnson's, we had used Oilatum, and baby would always have rash all the time. But that when we went to our pediatrician, they told us we use this one. And I can tell you, it's a good soap. It is in the supermarket, but I never noted that the soap is actually usually there. I think it's an Arabic soap or something like that. Yeah, and it's very good. We have a green one, we have a yellow, an orange one, and we have this blue one. Most of the times, you find that maybe all the ranges are there, and sometimes you find that only one range is there. So I end up buying in bulk, because even sometimes you find out that these soaps are not there. And with my second one, I used to use Dove soap to substitute the pear one. That is when I could not find the pear soap. Can I open for you? Yeah, it looks like, let me open. Sounds like this. And they say it is handmade. There's another wrap inside, and then it looks like this. It finishes quite fast. It's like minty kind of soap, but it's very nice and it smells very nice too. Out of the area of the soap, the other thing that you need as a personal effect, or the things that you need like from day one when your baby is born, are diapers. This is size 1. I've pretty much used a substantial amount. Size 1. Again, this one is from 2 kg to 5 kg. It depends with the birth weight of your baby. Some babies are born big and they outgrow their diapers very quickly. And also there's also a newborn diaper, I guess. But now my baby was born past 2 kgs. I don't need the newborn diaper. Like they're usually like tiny diapers. So I bought the number 1 diapers. I try to have bigger babies. So and even this one, I can tell you that in the next 5 weeks we are going to be out of this number 1. So don't buy in bulk. Buy just what is enough, because babies change and they grow up fast. Even for the soaps, don't buy things in bulk. You'd rather buy one soap, see the way it's reacting, see the way it's reacting with the baby's skin. If it is good, continue using. If it is it's harsh on you, then keep it away and use another one, or use it for the rest of the family and then try another one for the baby. Because like babies tend to be, until you struggle around until you know the best product for your baby, right? The next thing you need is after now, like washing the baby, now you need a diaper, and now you need oil, right? Me, I use Aveeno, and I can say this one, it's like I've settled on something good for my baby, because initially I used to struggle with oils a lot, and I settled the previous time I've settled using natural oils, and some of them, I don't know, they end up sometimes giving them rashes. But this one, my baby's skin is like smooth, perfect, and I like it. And on top of this Aveeno baby soothing relief cream moisturizing cream, I use this one. This one is shea butter. I use shea butter, but this one I don't use it on the face. I just use it on the legs when I'm taking the baby out to get some vitamin D. I take my time. I massage my baby's legs because you know the babies tend to be so like tied together all the time. At however, you don't like to be funguad all the time. You want to stretch out, do some exercise, feel free, so that even you can feel the advantage of the shower. So I take my shea butter, I massage my baby's or legs, hands as we are basking, and then they feel good. And then now you can take the shower, and now you use your Aveeno, right? So the baby can feel relaxed. Remember, it's also good to massage your babies like twice in a day or once in a day. It's very important because the baby will feel relaxed, and also so that the baby can also digest what they have fed, right? So that you will not have a bad night, right? A cranky night. It's important. And like you'll know where you'll fit you'll fit a massage in your routine. Sorry for the stammering. On top of that, as now you're changing the diaper, you need cotton wool. Cotton wool. Me, I use Pampers, but when I'm traveling or when I'm not, like when I'm in some tight environment, I use the wipes, or an environment that I'm not comfortable, like you know when you're a guest in someone's home, you don't want to keep asking for water. One thing, that's why you see new mothers, they carry big bags, because one, you have hot water, because previously I've used baby wipes. I even have baby wipes here, but I think using cotton wool is the best thing, because you clean the baby well with hot water, and the what do you call them, wipes sometimes tend to be harsh, and actually there are many of the times are the cause of the the diaper rash. Okay, so the best thing to use is the cotton wool. You clean your baby very well with hot water, and you make sure they are dry. You put some oil, and then you put on the diaper. Nowadays you don't use the baby powder, which research says that there's a product in the baby powder that is not good. I don't know, but yeah. So even doctors advise you use cotton wool and hot water. Only if you're in some very tight circumstances, then you will need to use your what do you call them, your wipes. Sorry for that. The other thing you will need, remember your baby, I'm talking of a newborn baby, you will need to use your cord cleaner. Now at the hospital I go to, they gave us isopropyl alcohol. Like they give us this small bottle, and most of the times even before the cord falls out, it is done. So you go and pick two. I'd advise that when you're leaving the maternity and maybe they're giving you an option of what you don't have at home, you request for more. And yeah, I used isopropyl alcohol. Sometimes they say you use surgical spirit to clean the cord, and you need plenty of cotton wool for the diaper and for cleaning the cord. Cleaning the cord, that you're advised by your doctors how to do it. And after that, you will need these earbands to clean the baby's ears, because not inside but on top, sometimes you see the baby's skin, the one that was in the womb, sometimes it becomes dirt with time, so you have to clean your baby's ears slowly and tenderly, not inside the ears but like on the earlobe, right? After that, what else do you need? You need your care kits. You need your nail cutter to clip the baby's nails, because newborns, their nails grow very fast, because you see they're not doing anything, and when you remove their mittens, or when they get to slip out their mittens, they will scratch their face. You don't want a baby with a scratched face, right? On top of that, I was holding a thermometer. You need a thermometer, this one, or the gun thermometer, like the one, yeah, that one. You need it because you never know when you're a mom. You need your things hands-on. You don't want to be guessing a baby's temperature when you suspect that they have a fever, so you need a thermometer, a working thermometer always. Then you need on top of using a thermometer, let me say, you will need what? You will need your paracetamol, a standby paracetamol all the time. because sometimes babies will have fevers and you don't know, and especially when you're going for these vaccinations, you will need paracetamol because sometimes those vaccines, they tend to be, and to give babies fevers, so you will need paracetamol always. Like, I mean, always. Even with my other babies, my bigger babies, there's always paracetamol in the house because things happen. And then on top of that, you will need a comb. When you're washing your baby, you will comb the hair slowly when you're washing them. Slowly you straighten out the hair slowly. It feels relaxing for the baby. Yeah. And then what else will you need? On top of that, you need, where is it? Where is this thing? Okay, on top of, let me just discuss about the sanitizer. You'll need a sanitizer as always before washing the baby, before changing their diaper, before feeding them, or washing your hands. This one is good when you're away from home. All right, when you're at home, try to use water and soap, because you don't want your baby even to feed on the chemicals. You can imagine sanitizing and then you're removing the nyonyo with your sanitizer. So try as much as you can to wash your hands as opposed to using the sanitizer. You also need a sanitizer because some guests are in your house and maybe umeona mtu who they have not washed their hands properly. Politely, you take the sanitizer and tell them, hey, please sanitize your hands. And please be sanitized up to the elbows because you're holding the baby. Yeah. And yeah, what else will you need? Something else I think you will need, and I can't find it. I can't find what I want to show you, but that thing is it's like this. It's a nasal drop. Sometimes you have your baby's noses blocked and you need to remove whatever has clogged their noses, not ears. So you put this slowly. You first press it, and then when you put it in the baby's nose, it pulls out that thing. Okay, you'll figure out how to use it, but this is the other thing that you will need. All right, so I hope I've discussed everything, or rather the toiletries that you need for your newborn. Yeah, those are I think the most essential things. I don't think you will require more than that for your new baby. And let your babies grow, feed them as often, and have a happy life, and enjoy bonding with your baby all the time. Thank you guys. See you another day.